Welcome in, everybody.
On first down, Hahn. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And, Charles, if the season ended today, it's not going to. We still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. The open man is Smith. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around to make the play on the football.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
One thing rookies need to learn at this level, and quick, make a cut, be decisive, and go. Because in college, you could dance around and wait for a hole to open because you're probably a better athlete than most of the guys on the field, but not on the NFL level.
Mahomes firing complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 33. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. He's got the hook up with Conley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. Vontez Perfect, the one to get him down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Khalil Mack has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Khalil Mack in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Mahomes now on first down. It's caught. Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
From the 40 now on 2nd down, Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And that one goes. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10. Now for Patrick Mahomes Mahomes as we put him in our players spotlight. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him changing up something he's doing, but the Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it looks like the offense did get the football back, but it is clearly in that end zone, and it's going to be a safety. Now the Texans will burn the first of their time. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Well, already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment. But here, he's one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now it's Mahomes again. Caught here by Conley. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. And here's Jordan Berry now, as he's on to punt for Baltimore. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come up.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Jabal Sheard wreaking the defensive havoc. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. After the sack on 1st down, Mahomes, and he's got the hook up to Moore. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it... From midfield, here's Mahomes. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan 1st down. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And to give this time to the tailback. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. 1st and 10 right at the 20. And there to make the tackle, Khalil Mack. on 2nd and 9. Mahomes, quick slant, caught by Moore. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 yards there.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Hahn, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
We're going to shut you down.
A defensive-minded coach loves to bring the heat, brought the heat there, and it worked out.
And nowadays, all those defensive-minded coaches, for them, it's all about getting the football. I went into one facility.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
Mahomes now to throw. And Conley's got it over the middle. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. We know this defense has some playmakers. We saw it right there. Well, really, we've seen it the whole game.
Isn't it nice to see that on the opposite side of the ball? Respect, my man, respect. The defensive guys are outscoring their opposing offense.
Yeah, they're outscoring them indeed with that score alone.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is
The
reversed.
Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And the Ravens are going to get the foot. Mahomes now on 1st down. And this one complete to Smith. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
On 1st down, Mahomes throwing the out route incomplete. That's Moore. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down.
Here we go, T. Get on the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's got Smith here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away.
We got this.
Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by 10, 45 seconds remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Hahn. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's